Joy House to me has been a lifesaver for our family. We came broken about a year ago when my grandson came here. It's been hard letting him go, but at the same time we knew something had to happen. We had temporary custody of him, and again our family was broken. And during this transition of him moving from our home to here, we started receiving counseling, and we got very close with his mom, and she ended up getting custody last month. And so he came in under our care, but he's going out under her care, and we're going to travel this journey together. It's never been a case of bringing him here and leaving him and forgetting about him. That's just impossible. You'd have to know Jacob. But we are traveling this journey together, and we hope and pray and have all the confidence in him in the world that he can do this. The Joy House, to us, they are an extra set of eyes and ears and shoulders. And there's times we feel like we can't go on. The house parents are tremendous help and support. All the staff, the counselors, Steve, everybody, Pam. I mean, she was the first person I contacted about trying to get in up here. And it's just been an enormous effect on our family. Even her other kids, you know, they're involved at times when they're allowed, and it's just been a blessing to us to have this place in our life. So where we once were very broken, we're starting to heal and we're starting to mend, and we'll just see where this takes us.
For me, the Joy House has been, it's kind of been like a glue, I suppose, when it comes to myself and my 3 children. We came here with Jacob, and I had custody of one of my 3. No, I had custody of 2. So Jake was the final piece, and it's been, the Joy House has been as much for me healing and learning how to deal with things and be a different person, just as much as it's been for Jacob. And it's been a saving grace, I think, for us. So.
What the Joy House has done for me is it has brought me closer to my family, including my mom and sisters. It has also allowed me to catch up on my schoolwork, and I've learned to concentrate better. It has also taught me to be respectful to others and myself.
Barry and I have had the 3 grandchildren for a little over 12 years, and we thought we were doing pretty good, and we kind of ran into a roadblock, and we didn't know which road to take. And we met Steve actually Steve came to preach at our church, and once we heard the sermon, and we went online and looked at some of the webpage that was put on by the Joy House, and we felt like that might be the option that we had, the best option. And since we've been here, we've been so pleased. Another wonderful thing about the Joy House is that Sydney's been able to have house parents that are an example of a stable family environment, and so that's something she's never known. We've always been there for her, but it's just not the same as being parents. So I'm just feel so blessed that she's been able to get this experience, and I know it's made a difference in her life. And there's been so many other things with the counseling that's helped me, because in the past I've always been, I guess, very dramatic, or I think things are mountains and they're really molehills, and I've been able to take that into consideration and realize that things aren't as bad a lot of times as what I thought they were.
And we've just been so blessed to have the counseling that has helped all of us out, and the schoolwork that she does is been a really good thing for us too.
Struggling with heartache, bitterness, and loneliness, I consider myself hopeless. Not wanting anyone to know my struggles, I faked a smile and a laugh, becoming careless with my family and school. Over time, however, my struggles began to reveal themselves. My family became worried and didn't know where to turn for several months. Not too long after, on a Sunday, a visitor named Steve Lau spoke at our church about the Joy House. My 2 brothers and I, tears welling in our eyes, knowing this was my answer. After his visit, my grandmother and I started going to the Joy House Counseling Center. We saw Gary Barber, and hearing him tell me scriptures from the Bible made me realize how much more I needed the Joy House. Then before I knew it, I was an official Joy House resident. Now a year has passed and I couldn't be any more blessed by God. My current counselor, Darren Lane, and God have taught me how to forgive, how to let go of my bitterness, and God has replaced my loneliness with His unfailing love. I have an A average in school, which is a first for me, and every day I'm coming closer to my family. I can't thank the Joy House enough for everything they have done for me, and I can't thank God enough for giving me the opportunity to become a Joy House resident, and also the opportunity to get to know, love, and respect the Girls House parents, Charles and Casey Caudell.